What's up guys, welcome back again with me Andri Kurnia in Yu-Gi-Oh! ID. So yeah, today will be Ritual and Light and Darkness deck. So yeah, this time I will show you guys the deck profile for the Light and Darkness Ritual. I will show you the key combo, the deck profile, the card choice to compete in the competitive scenes. And yeah, before we start, I just want to you guys know that I've been grinding with this deck for the long time since the Chaos Origin was released, and I've been test the deck with a many meta matchup, and I want to really understand what the deck can do. And I decide to bring this deck to couple casual ranking maybe 1 month ago, and I decided also to bring at WCQ OCG Indonesia maybe last 2 weeks. And yeah, I just bring this deck again in the rank up league last week as well, and the result is I do top 32 at the WCQ, and I just finished at the top 4 at the rank up league last week. Yeah, before I do play the deck, I've been sharing the idea, the deck concept with my friend Shane Tai. Shout out for Shane from the Singapore. He already played the deck first before I do, and I see the deck is performed consistently. I, if I do not forget, Shane is sweep for 7 round, and he ended up top 8 maybe at the WCQ Singapore last time, and which is it gave me more confidence to see the deck's potential. Yeah, so let's see the list. So this is Light and Darkness Ritual with the Dark Magician engine, guys. So the reason I'm using the Dark Magician engine because I think the Dark Magician engine is the pretty solid engine, and it give the strongest starter and the most flexibility opening play. And in this build also, I just found the combo that easily access into the each other. So the Dark Magician itself can breach into the ROLD, and the ROLD also can also breach into the Dark Magician. So yeah, the synergy between both of it is honestly the biggest strength of the deck. And yeah, which is make the entire strategies feel extremely fluid. And yeah, that's it, guys. So first of all, of course, the one each, the Ritual, the Black Magician of Chaos, and the BLS. And the most important card also in the deck, we use the 3 Swordsman as the starter. Also, it's good at for the forcing opponent in the second turn is also good because it's unaffected by anything active card effect when you have the Ritual spell in your graveyard, which is a very easy condition. And also the most important also the Gurifo, because this is the turn 0 play. We need to search and we need to have the fast as you can in the game. Yeah, this is the 6th card, and maybe yeah another 3 spell, the Corrupted Ritual to search. So we have 9 spell and 9 card. That's all lead into the 2 Mind Shuffle. Yeah, I bring 2 Mind Shuffle because my experience, I ever bring 1 Mind Shuffle. Yeah, and I think it makes the game hard when the Mind Shuffle keep coming into your hand in the first turn. So yeah, I decided to bring it to make your game is more continuing when you have another 1 card in your hand. Yeah, so this is the engine. I bring 2 Mind Shuffle, and also the other is 2 Archfiend. I also bring still 1 Celtic Guardian and 2 Ritual spell also. Yeah, that's it for the RLD engine. So for the second engine is the Dark Magician as well. That's I bring the 3 Rod. Maybe if you guys know 3 rods, maybe pretty seems like too much, but this is the best normal starter I ever have. So if you open this card and you didn't have any ROLD card in your hand, this is breach into the ROLD. So this card and the Curtain is a 1 card starter that you can have that it's give you everything that you want in your deck. So there's a specific combo route that convert this engine into your full RLD play, which is the one of the reason I value this engine so highly. And in the later, after the deck profile, I will explain that combo in detail so you can fully understand how the deck works transition between the both engines so fluidly. And still on the Dark Magician engine, I also bring the one Dark Magician itself and one Gaze. Yeah, this is the engine for the Dark Dragoon. And I also bring the Illusion of Chaos, and one target for the Illusion of Chaos is the Magician Soul. Yeah, I forgot a bit the name. This card is so good because you can access it easily with your Dark Demote. For your demote, you can accessibly discard, and this card also can you use for the material to summon the Swordsman, guys. So Swordsman can be spell summoned from your hand by returning your Spellcaster Ritual or Warrior Ritual, which is this is a Spellcaster Ritual, so you just send it to graveyard and buy the Magician Soul and send it back to summon your Swordsman. Yeah, sometimes I do that. Yeah, I think it's additional extra the Dark Magician engine. So only 10 cards, guys. 10 Dark Magician card. And that's the engine for Dark Magician. The rest is also the staple. I do not bring any engine. I do not bring any heavy hand trap. And in this build and in this meta, I didn't value the hand trap enough. Because, yeah, the Moon Charmy also bad in this current meta. Fualos do nothing punishing with the current strong meta like Killer Tune. Yeah, like maybe Elf Knot. Sometimes you do not punish enough with the Mold Charmy engine. Yeah, so I decide to bring the Board Breaker and decide to bring full utility in the main deck. Yeah, this is Ash Blossom, 2 Ash Blossom, 1 Maxi, only 3 hand traps that I have in the main deck. 3 TFTV, 2 Crown. I believe this is the pretty much the best staple form we have in the format. Yeah, this is the best spell card also you can bring in your deck, the best utility. Yeah, this is the best in this current format. Against Killer Tony also good. Against Elf Knot is also good. Yeah, I bring a 5 quick spell and 1 talent also. I bring 1 called by because it's called by, and I also bring the MST engine, 3 vision and 1 MST, since we have a many quick spell, 1 called 2 Crown, 3 TFTV. Also we have the Curtain, we have the Gaze. Yeah, we have a pretty much a quick spell that you can send it with the vision, but basically the vision itself is like a pot of greed, guys, in here, because you can easily abuse the Black Magician of Chaos. So basically if you have the vision and Black Magician of Chaos, you just do a vision to add your MST and summon your Black Magician of Chaos to add back the vision and use it to draw 2, guys. Basically it's a pot of greed, guys. So yeah, I just like the cycling concept. That's it feels like you can keep generating your draw because your Magician Soul, if you guys know it, where is the Magician Soul? Magician Soul, yeah, this Magician Soul also can generating a draw by sending any spell trap from your hand or your field. Basically if you have any multiple spell, you just send it to your graveyard, and if you forcing to send like your talents or something, you just go send your talent to draw and take it back with the Black Magician of Chaos. I think that's just interesting interaction with the deck. Yeah, I also like this Engine Typhoon. Honestly, it's synergies way better than most people expect, because MST also good in the mirror match, and also it's also good in the side match, because yeah, like right now also people will bring the Solemn for the side, most of it, And I think the MST is very good because you can recycling twice. And yeah, if you do again a matchup like a mirror match, you just keep recycling the MST. And yeah, most of it your opponent cannot keep the Mind Shuffle easily on the field. So that's for the main deck. And next up we go for the extra deck. The extra deck. So I bring one Chaos Angel because this card is the easiest way to win against a Killer Toon, because yeah, they need Imperm or they need maybe the TFTV build to destroy this card, because you easily make this card with the Light and Darkness, because we have a Celtic Guardian and the level 6 Archfiend, which is generate a Light and Dark for the Chaos Angel. Yeah. And next up, the Ecclesia for the TFTV, Albion for the TFTV. And we go to the Cyber's Wicked for the combo. We go SV for the utility. We go Dark for the utility. This Celine for the combo. This Xena is for the combo. Cross Ship is for the combo. And this Forge Armor is for the end board. This is for the Dark Magician engine with the Moth and the Dragoon. This is for the utility card. Also this card for utility, and this card is for utility. For you guys which doesn't know it is, I do forgot also what is this name. Let me search first. Level Link 5. Link 5 here. Which is a Perfectron Hydra Drive Dragon. That's it, guys. So for you guys who doesn't know this card is, the material is 1+ link effect monster. So basically you can summon this card with the level or link 5 monster instead. So yeah, you can also do with the maybe access code with one monster into this card, and the effect is on summon or on the battle phase, which is it can destroy all your opponent monster, which is Raigeki, and it can burn your opponent 300 as well as a link monster in your graveyard. And while this card is face up on the field, it gains 4 attribute. So itself have the earth attribute, and it also gain the light, fire, wind, and the water. So except the dark attribute, so it's unaffected, guys. It's unaffected by any monster that share attribute with this card. So it's only affected by the dark monster. So which is this pretty solid end board, pretty solid offensive card for the second turn. And which is I can show you after this, guys, when the right time to summon this card. So yeah, maybe we go for the side first. The side is one red reboot because it's red reboot, one debarrier because it's debarrier, and 2 judgment, and 1 duster, 1 trust. I play 2 droplet for the utilities, and 1 draw because it's a draw, and also the best side card ever in this deck, 3 pot, 3 Lava Golem. So yeah, I rely a lot in this pot and Lava Golem in this current format, because every time I go second and I go side game, I just put the 3 Lava Golem and 3 pot. Yeah, it's basically pretty insane. If you resolve the pot, you draw 6, you grab your Lava Golem, just give your opponent Lava Golem. Yeah, pretty much it's a game, guys, because this is the best board breaker in the right now in the meta. If you do not rely enough in your normal summon, yeah, Lava Golem is the best card, guys. And also this is also good against Killer Toon, because yeah, you just shuffle your hand and they have no idea what card in your hand. This card just close any information from your hand, guys. So we go for the combo. So the combo is we only need the Dark Magician engine, which is the curtain or the rod engine. So we only need one of these guys, just only one of these. Maybe we start with the rod, rod with any 4 card in your hands. So for the draw phase, just activate the rod. We go for the Dark Magician, and because you summon the Dark Magician, you just add your gaze, which is it give you gaze from here. From here, you go to the main phase, and in the main phase, because you activate the spell for the turn, you just go banish your Dark Magician and you summon your Demote, and Demote will go search for the where's the card? The rod. And since we don't have any good normal summon like a Celtics, just do normal summon your rod. Effect rod, we will grab another curtain, guys, from here. The reason why is we need to keep 3 spell because we need to access the Selene for the combo. So we just do link these 2 cards into your Contract Witch. From here, Contract Witch on summon, you just discard to pitch your curtain to add 1 ritual from your deck to your hand. And we can chain the gaze to target the Demote, return it to your deck, to your extra deck, and we just summon the dragon here. So we have another protection from here. And then the witch will add your Illusion of Chaos from here, guys. We need the Illusion of Chaos. So right here, we already have the 3 spell for the Selene combo. So we just use the Illusion of Chaos, guys, to add back your Magician Soul. From here, we need to put 1 card back to your deck because the Illusion of Chaos effect. If you have another monster in your hand, like maybe like an Archfiend or something, yeah, you can put back the Illusion of Chaos. Since I show you guys the only 1 card combo, we need to keep the Illusion of Chaos here because in the combo we need 1 more monster in your hand. So let's say we put another card to your deck, back into your deck, and then from here we just use the Magician Soul to send for the cost your Swordsman. Okay, from here, guys. Also, if you have any card, maybe a spell like a curtain or something, you just send by Magician Soul to recycling your hand to continuing drawing. So we just link these 2 guys into the Selene. Since we have a 3 spell, Selene put a 3 counter and remove the counter to spell summon again the spellcaster here. From here, we have a Selene, we have 1 monster, and we have 1 monster from your hand. You can do link summon into your Xena, the new card from the Chaos Origin also. We can use 1 monster in your hand as a material, and this card is basically a Fury's Burial. And when this card is go to your graveyard, in the next standby phase, you can add 1 monster from your graveyard to your hand as well. So yeah, this card is pretty good. Yeah, the Fury's Burial itself, we will send the Summit Skull, the Archfiend, and the Archfiend itself will be cost to send your ritual spell, and we will add your Black Magician of Chaos here. So we already have the ritual engine, and the rest is we need is do your ritual summon. So you use the ritual spell to add back 1 monster that mentioned it. We add the Black Magician of Chaos here. Since we have Dragoon, so we have any protection for the RLD engine. So we just pitch the Swordsman here. We will place the Mind Shuffle, guys, accessibly from the deck. And yeah, from here you can use the Mind Shuffle. We have a 2 target from right here. 2 target. We can go to Celtic Guardian and the Gurifo, guys, which is, yeah, it's up to you guys. If you want to draw, you just send the Celtic Guardian. If you don't want to draw, maybe you want to keep a graveyard, you just add anything you want, guys. So let's say we add the Gurifo, we send it to graveyard. From here, don't forget to do your Summon Skull first. We will return the Dark Magician, the Gaze, and which any one of these you want to return to your graveyard, which is maybe we will return the swordsman, or if you want to keep your swordsman or your graveyard, which is for the next turn, you can add it back with your spell. It's okay guys, just target any card that you send it with the mind shuffle to your bottom of deck to summon the Archfiend guys. From here we do the link to the cross ship here guys. You may pay attention on the links point too, because from here we will do the draw 2 from the cross ship, so we need to summon the fusion and the ritual on the cross ship row guys. So from here we do the ritual summon. If you do not have level 8 or something, yeah, you just, let's say if you return this card, it doesn't matter guys, you still have the level 7 and level 1. We just do banish this level 8 to summon the Black Magician of Chaos. From here you just trigger your cross ship, chilling 1, chilling to the Black Magician of Chaos to target any spell for your graveyard. Since if you bring like a Typhoon, maybe your Vision, in case you draw the Vision, just add the curtain back, and cross ship will assess you to draw 2 more and send 2 from your hand, from your card from your hand to graveyard. Basically it's a recycle again guys, so just send any card, is doesn't important again in your hand. And if you draw the Radiant Typhoon, yeah, I also give you another draw 2 card guys. So yeah, that's basically the maybe some kind of tag the Vision Typhoon. Let's say if we draw 2 and just pit any extra card from your hand guys, so we just +1 draw from the cross ship because we just send anything we add back from the Black Magician of Chaos. And don't forget guys to summon again the cross ship, because we have the fusion monster, so the cross ship will apply all the effects depends on the monster which in the link points to guys. So we summon again the Magician of Rod, and from here we just link this Dragon and Rod into your SP. You doesn't need to use any SP effects, and we just link these 2 into your Forge Armor guys. And Forge Armor will chilling 1 priority to summon your SP again and your Dragoon from here guys. So this is the end board guys. You will end up still in 4 card in your hands, and yeah, you have the Dragoon, which is resets, is doesn't get banished by the gaze in your end next turn. We still have the Black Magician of Chaos, which is unaffected, and we just have the Forge Armor and the SP, which is this 3 card cannot be support or cannot be used for the material for the extra deck. So yeah, this 3 card is pretty solid. They need to get rid this with the, yeah, not like a strong card like a Super Poly or something, which is a Super Poly is pretty much popular right now. So yeah, this is a pretty solid end board. So in the next turn you just add back your Mind Shuffle to add back your BLS, and in the next turn if you summon again your Black Magician, you just easily to add the curtain guys, because we already put it on your deck again, the Dark Magician and the Gaze. So it's basically a looping for your dragon. If your Dragoon send to graveyard, you just send it back to your deck with the Archfiend. Yeah, basically it's just loop everything you want to loop. So yeah, from here you just add back your BLS with the trap, and if anything your opponent do, just you do the SP, remove back your Forge Armor guys. The reason why is the Forge Armors, when it's come back to your feet, is reset guys, so it can be used, you can use the effects once again to summon monster in your graveyard. So yeah, it's pretty much your insurance for the next turn. So let's say you do the combo, summon back your BLS, banish 1, and take it back to summon your Black Magician of Chaos. The Magician of Chaos will take back the curtain. The key point for the deck, the plan is I want to do is I need to search or draw the card like this, or like this. It's pretty much to enhance your board. It's pretty solid also. But if you have Forbidden Crown alongside, you do the combo, you draw or you search for the something. If you have the crown, guys, it's pretty much an up for your game. So let's say we have the crown for the combo that I show you before. Let's say from here, it doesn't matter your Black Magician is gone or my shuffle is gone, guys. You just protect your dragon with the crown. So basically, if you protect dragon with your crown, your dragon will pretty safe, and you will start your next turn with a dragon, and also you can negate also. So don't forget also, these two cards will come back to your board in the end phase. Yeah, in this situation, that's why I bring the Photon Hyper Hydra Drive, because this one is pretty much the surprise factor, guys. Many situation that opponent can think of this card will be showing up. So you have dragon that can easily negate anything. We just negate with stand card on your hand. You just link these two, level 4 and level 1, into the Hydra Drive, and when this card is on summon, you just do the Raigeki, and just burn your opponent equal to the link in your graveyard. So yeah, it basically the clear opponent board, and if they have anything, you just negate with dragon, and it's pretty much in end for the game, guys. This is a 5,000, this is 3,000, guys. So yeah, I think you can do some kind of the utilities. Yeah, I think pretty much this is a good, guys. And if you still have the Artfin, you can do the Artfin, return back your SP, and you do your SP again. So yeah, pretty much the deck is very fluid, guys, and you guys can do anything you want if you still have the Artfin in your graveyard. So yeah, basically this card is just broken. It can shuffle anything you want to do. So yeah, I think that's the summary of the deck. Yeah, I just have fun enough to play the deck. I think the deck is quite strong also, and yeah, the deck is very good against Killer Toon because they pretty hard against the dragon, and yeah, the Elf Knot also is pretty hard against dragon. And also we have the card like a crown. You just crown the monster in the middle of the zone. Yeah, it's pretty much in for the Elf Knot, guys. And yeah, I think that's all I can share about the Light and Darkness Dragon. Light and Darkness Ritual, guys. Sorry for the typo in my mouth. So yeah, this is the first time I do the deck profile with the English version. So I'm sorry if you guys have something that I've been confusing for with my language. Yeah, I try to make in the video in English because yeah, I want to reach more. I want to reach more audience from the outside of the Indonesia, and maybe some kind of my friend like a Shentai or something. He can show, or we can share each other easily with this kind of video. Yeah, I think that's it, guys, and I will show you another video like this, and subscribe if you like, guys. Peace.